Hey, it's Kerry Peck here, and we are at the 46th Annual Great Oregon Steam Up out in Brooks. And as you can see, this year we're featuring Oliver Hart Par and the Steam predecessors, and we got some Clee track over here. Yeah. I'll mention really quickly that Antique Powerland is located just off of I-5 exit 263, and then it's 3995 Brook Lake Road, Brooks, Oregon. And the Steam Up is the last weekend of July and the first weekend of August. And if you want more information about Antique Powerland, you go to antiquepowerland.com. We're going to be having the grand opening of the Wolf Ironworks building today, and later on we're going to have some garden tractor pulling and the Parade of Power. You don't want to miss the Parade of Power, because in the front of the parade is going to be all of these lovely Olivers and Hart Par that showed up. Yeah, so I'm just going to, I'll step aside and we'll get you to the opening ceremonies here in a little bit. I want to say thank you to Pam Voracek for letting us do the show today. So just sit back, relax, have a good show.
At 9 o'clock. So would again like to remind all of our exhibitors to please begin powering down your equipment. It is now 8:54. So again, we're just those minutes away from our opening ceremony. So please again, everyone begin to power down your equipment for the opening ceremonies.
Amazing what this guy knows.
I know, nuts and bolts. I can't believe that.
You never thought there was so much thought that went into a washer.
Yeah.
A nut, you know.
See, we're missing all the markings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got one over here. The Yuba ball.
Let's just sit right here, so.
More bolts. They actually run like a flattened out board frame. They just run on those rollers.
It's called a Yuba ball train, so it doesn't have any rollers per se.
Oh, it runs on those balls.
They have ball bearings that run on the track.
Yeah. It's like a recirculating ball nut.
Yeah.
Where you keep recirculating those balls back around.
Okay, if we can have everyone start gathering around up here at the flagpole by the drag sled, tractor pulls, we will begin our opening ceremonies. And gentlemen, thank you for powering down your engines as we honor our veterans and our fallen police officers this morning. Thank you all. A moment of respect and silence for those who have gone before us. Veterans, if you're a veteran, please come and join us. You served in this country, for this country. Final warning. In this country of ours, we're very fortunate. We are still the home of the brave, and we still have liberties in this country that no other places in the world have. And this morning we're going to take just a moment. We're going to honor our military and our police officers and our first responders and those who have given their lives to help preserve that freedom that make this event today you're at a possibility and a reality. Gentlemen, proceed with the flag, please. Flag is being raised. And will now come down to half staff. If you're a veteran, you are welcome to salute. We will now have a minute of silence in honor of those who've gone before us. from the American Legion, thank you for your service this morning in this ceremony. We'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning. And with that, we are off and running. Welcome to the 26th piece of our agricultural heritage. Now, the little 60 standards, not as many of those were built as the row crops. These are the ones that were built mainly for service in the orchards and around orchards. Right next to it, the 66 standard. Just kind of a little bit bigger brother, so to speak. But as we go on down the road here, we've got Super 55 and a Super 99. Now that's the one I mentioned a moment ago about where did General Motors play in to the history of Oliver. Well, you're going to see more, hear more about that with this beautiful old Super 99. And next to it is its cousin, so to speak, the Massey Ferguson 98. So as you're wandering around this morning, come on over and take a look at these beautiful old engines. Some are restored, some are not. But the important point is they are all here being preserved to help keep our agricultural heritage alive. And you'll see these and a lot more here at the Great Oregon SEMA 2016. As Sam said, believe it or not, folks, we've been doing this for 46 years. God willing, if the creek don't rise, we're going to do it for another 46. Hey, Dad. Don't forget to be here again. Parade this year, we're going to have the old Fur engine. That is an extremely rare piece of equipment, along with many others that we have out here in Powerland. But that old Fur is really unique from the standpoint that they changed drive as one of the first four-wheel drives to be built. And the engine is still horizontally opposed. Now, most engines of that type are more familiar with the horizontal opposed. But this is one of the first horizontally opposed engines. Pretty cool stuff. And it's going to be great.
We like the picture.
Yeah, if you happen to take a look at that, I think that's what, 3/4 inch block change.
Yes.
So yeah, if you have any problems with your hearing, you ain't going to have enough to get find a driver. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
saw one. About probably 1921 or something. Good shot.
They must have like 2 hydraulic systems or something. Oh, okay. You disattached the boat. I didn't notice that it was up in the air before. Yeah, right.
Oh, you're clear up to the point. Oh, yeah. Came down and spent the whole day with us. Well, hey, we got a lot of activity.
Okay, Kerry, tell me who you're interviewing.
We're here with Richard,
Borgaro.
and he has this lovely cleat track that he restored. He's gonna tell us about it.
The company is 100 years old this year. Started by Roland White of the White Sewing Machine, White Truck Company. And it started off being, it was actually a Cleveland Motor Plow the first year. That was the company name. Then they decided we better make a Cleveland Tractor Company. That changed the second name. Then they were calling them Cleveland's. And then they decided we shouldn't have a tractor named, after city. So they started calling them Cleat Track. So this is in 1919, they started calling them Cleat Track. And it came out of the Rogue River Valley area of Oregon. A friend of mine, a club member of us, of the California All-Over Cleat Track Club, he acquired the tractor and started the restoration, and I finished it for him. I had a parts tractor that I was able to get, so he said, well, why don't you finish the restoration? He gave it to me. I'm still kind of finishing it. I always like to show an implement behind it. Guys that are running the whole show are in their 70s and 80s, so we're worried about 20 years what's going to happen. So we like to promote the youth to come out, see this, and get involved with restoring tractors, get it as a hobby. So the young kids are always asking me, what do these tractors do? So I like to bring an implement. The bulldozer kind of self-explanatory what it does, it moves down, but most of these tractors pull something of some kind. So I bring something out to show that, and then I made a little umbrella there too. That was from a photograph. I've never seen one, so I just created that myself to kind of add a little touch to it and keep me out of the sun. So great to have this team up here, and we just want to have it every year, but it really revolves on not so much the people coming out here and paying their money to see the show, but it has to sustain over the years by young people.
Right.
When did you start working on the project?
His name is Robert Pratt, and he's in Brookings, Oregon, and I think he's had it for 20 years, and about 6 years ago, he let me have it, so I've finished the restoration on it, and he's seen it, he's real proud of it, so, and that's how it kind of goes. I don't have any kids myself, but I'll find some young guy, and this tractor will evolve to something else. All these tractors here will survive either through nieces, nephews, sons will inherit them, but we still need to keep the hobby going. So it's great to have the young people come through to promote it.
It's great. It was great of Robert to pass it on to you.
Oh yeah. And then I'll pass it to someone else. But hopefully it's hard to. You take a young kid and you give him that tractor right there, or mine, But there's another step where he has to have a truck and a trailer to move it, to haul it to a
Yeah.
show, or it just stays at his
Right.
house. And then he has to take the weekend off and bring it to a show. So it's really huge a commitment for a young person. But it kind of always seems that you find young people to do it. But over, I'm the president of Branch 152, which is the California All-Over Cleat Track Club. And we have a newsletter, and we hear these shows across the United States are getting smaller and smaller. Less people are involved with farming and ranching as every
Yeah.
generation happens. So we just have to keep people involved.
So you brought it up here from California?
Well, it was I was in
pretty
California,
cool.
yeah, and but now I live in Eugene. I moved to Eugene and then
Nice.
brought this.
Excellent. Thank you very much
Yeah,
for your time.
thank you for talking with us today. And
Well, good. We'll try to promote this hobby, and
Yeah.
you know, that's what I'm trying. And safety too. I'm the safety
Yeah.
officer for the club,
That's
so there's a
right.
big safety element too here. But mostly it's getting young people involved. So I'm glad we can show this as many places as you can.
Our pleasure.
I'm here with Frank Hatfield, and he's going to talk about his Oliver OC46.
So this machine, we got, I'm from Lapine, Oregon, and we bought this machine 2 years ago from Northern California. It had been through a forest fire, so it had been pretty badly burnt. So I dismantled the whole machine, sandblasted, cleaned everything, replaced all the needed parts, put it all back together, got it running good, brought it over here. I don't know, it's a little 3-cylinder Hercules diesel engine in it, which is pretty rare. It's a good working machine. I've already put 60 hours on it since I rebuilt it. Pushed a lot of snow last winter with it.
Nice.
Just built a new bucket and a quick detach for it. So I've also got a backhoe attachment for it. What was that?
Did you do all the welding?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, we did cut it all out, all the parts and pieces. So spent a lot of time playing with it. I smile every time I get on and operate it. I've just got an acre, so the wife gets upset with me because I keep just moving dirt around in the acre. At least the snow, I could have a legitimate reason to use it.
Time to build a pond.
Yeah. So, actually, I've got another one of these at home that is just like it, but hasn't been restored. And my son borrowed it last year to move snow. He won't give it back. He said it's too handy, he's keeping it. So, oh, okay. Guess that works. So, yeah, I got a lot of different attachments that I can put on and stuff.
Cool.
So, good and useful.
What year is this?
It's a 1957.
1957.
Yep.
Nice.
It was actually the second to last machine built in 1957 by the
Nice.
serial number.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, thanks for talking
Yep.
with us, Frank.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of the show.
again. Under.
I should have done this a long time ago. Because I'm getting there too.
Chris
Chris, yes.
about the sawmill here at Antique Powerland.
All right, like I said, it's a 19. I think what this is was built in the 20s. This sawmill was, and then it was brought. I don't know what year that they brought it here, and then they built it. I know it's been here. I'm thinking about at least 15 years or better. There's a head rigger up there, different guys that come and cut the wood for us for the show. You've got the green motor back there, the one that runs the saw blade, and that's probably about an 80 horse steam motor, or engine, I think they call them engines. And then the boiler back there is I think it's an 06 shale locomotive. Boiler off the engine anyway. They don't use the track anymore. Then the rest of that, you know, when these feasible for everything to be here, and everything goes that he cuts goes down the line, and the boards go over into this machine over here, and that is a planer. It's not a planer. It's I can't even think of the name. Edger. There we go. That's an edger. An edger takes the bad boards off of the side and makes it whatever size you want to make it at. And then it goes down and then it goes out to the stacker. The other wood that comes down through here is just basically the junk wood, the bark, the trimmings off the log. And it's cut in the length and goes over in the box. It goes around, it goes back into the boiler for its fuel to make more steam, to start the process all over again. I think we have, 5 engines here. We got there's an engine over here that runs the trim saw. There's another one over here that runs the planer, the edger. And there's another little one back over here that takes the sawdust out. And then there's the other one here that runs the saw blade. So that's about what it is, you know.
And where are you from? Did you say where you're from?
I'm from Albany, Oregon.
Albany.
Yeah, we did the Albany Timber Carnival for a while. And my buddy George, we come up here, and so we volunteer up here every year. So we've been here, I think, about 9 years now. So we got to do what we got to do. And then we got the old log truck down in the museum too. So down the logging museum down there. So.
During the winter, which is the best place? Over there by the boiler?
That's the best one, the boiler. We don't try not to do much in the winter time because the water freezes and it makes it pretty bad. But we do run about 4 times a year. We do it for the log show, the log truck, the truck show museum they have here. We do it for Grand Stitch one that has a big swap meet. We have blank. Mine's going blank. Yeah, we do a car show. And let's see. They have, I think, about 4 different events, big major events here every year that they run. So that's about all I can tell you.
Well, thank you for talking with us
You
today,
bet.
Chris. Have a good rest of the show.
We've been here a few times. We love it. Yeah. I'll bet you, and I see you got a couple of little troublemakers here with you too. Yes. What do you like about Carl?
It's fun to see the old machinery. The double D John Deere that just went by reminds me of our neighbor had some machines for our farm. And we let us walk it out of the road with the D John Deere and all the
You bet it is. So, we were talking about that little double D. As far as we know, that is only one left fully operational. Only 2 of them built. See that back up in the store. That's the people for our agriculture herd. We'll never see it again. So, hey, it looks like we're getting ready to go on the city track pole. Okay, I just got word from our event organizer here that it is now time for all 5-year-olds. If you are a 5-year-old that signed up for the tether pull, it is time for you to come on down, walk right around here on the other side of the sled directly behind me. Come on down, 5-year-olds. got to show you some tape. How many of you know what year that thing was built? How many of you don't know what year it was built? Try 1880. Just pull in front of the grandstand here. That is still operating. Okay.
That one.
Okay, 5-year-olds, this is the last call. Come on down. Ready for the kettle pull. And we have our first contestant. And he's off. He lost track. Give him a hand, guys. All right, we're getting her all restaged. Set. Oh, we got girl power here. Oh, we got a dude here.
That's probably why it's tracking through the racetrack.
Maybe things different about this tractor this year than what the last time. We may have more drag in it. It's kind of hard to push it. And we have to set up in such a way after the season to keep all that in mind.
Folks, we have a green Nissan Altima out in the parking lot that has a dog locked inside of it. We need whoever owns that vehicle to go out immediately and get the dog out of there. The heat and the temperature are raising very quickly, and we could have a potential disastrous situation here. I believe the number is license plate number rather, 430DW. 430DWM. Green Nissan. Please have you go out and take care of that right away so you don't lose the match. He is on his way. On his way. Was that a full pull? Yep. Ah, somebody got a full pull. Give him a hand. Let's go. Not getting that. There he goes. Look at him go. Oh, he's there, right there. Oh, we did. We got him right there. Good. Post-to-date practical is still underway over here in front of the grandstand. Practical plus track. A lot of fun to watch these kids just give it all they got.
Come right back.
Come on over and enjoy and watch the fun work.
Nice happy Dalmatian. Looks like he needs a new
bath. I figure you need just like you need to do a pull.
We're going to be coming up on the lunch hour here very shortly. Just want to remind everybody that if you're hungry, you don't have to order this place out there. We've got just about everything on the top. Tacos, hamburgers, just about everything on the top. So if you're hungry, this is the place to be. Restaurant on the west side of the ground. We've got a couple more really nice little places right up here in the front.
man. That line
By the Grand Building.
it's backed up all
One
the
of
way.
the food here.
Let's go to the other side. The line didn't even go in. We're just right over there.
just back up the wheels like what happened?
Watch what it's supposed to do. No, the line is really long. I bet you do that stuff. Backpack. Okay. I'll backpack that. Drink it.
But when you go back for our lunches,
conquered our first trivia question for the day, or our first tracking trivia question, I should say, rather. I need the name of one of the four companies that helped to found Oliver. And we had a winner. He come back to Park Park. So, and you folks aren't going to get to see And if you just sit here in the bleachers and look through here, you can see some beautifully restored Olivers. Some who've just been drug out of the fence row. Hopefully by next year they'll be at the tractor show. So from fence row to tractor show, you'll see both here today. But the most important thing, and one of the things we enjoy about being part of Antique Powerland, is we have the opportunity to help preserve a segment of our agriculture and farming history that may be lost to the iron bale or otherwise. So it's been a lot of fun for all of us to be part of Antique Powerland. How many of you that are in the bleachers today, this is your very first time at Antique Powerland? Thank you, sir, for coming. Anybody else? Wow. We got a lot of newbies today. How about over here, your first time at Antique Powerland? All right. Great. Got some more newbies down there. Welcome. Thanks for coming. We just have an awful lot of fun putting this show together for you guys. I'll tell you. We shouldn't have so much fun doing it, you know. I know you think boys are toys, right? I hate to tell you this, this is too much of it, but we have a lot of ladies out here too. And they came kicking and screaming with their husbands. Oh goodness. How many of you come out here how many of you been with us for 5 years? Wow, there's another bunch. How many have been coming for 10 years? Oh, another big bunch of you. Okay, here's a tough one. How many have been out here coming for 20 years? Wow, that's great. Give yourselves a hand. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. But you guys have seen, we have tried each year to bring something new to the show. This year, the Wool Fireworks right down here, Branch 15, got their building up, got it open, got it going for us. Fantastic display of belt-driven power equipment there.
Now we're going to go to the toy store.
Well, folks, this year we're going to have a real treat for you. I've got one of my cohorts out here to step in beside and do some of the announcing this year. Sam, wave at these folks over here. Give Sam a hand. Yeah, he was here at Powerland back when I had one color of hair, right? We both had one color of hair back then, didn't we? The Parade of Power, 2016. We have the distinct privilege today of having the American Legion, Post 184 out of Brownsville, to do our colors for us this year. Gentlemen, thank you for coming. Thank you for your service.
What's that?
Now, just a couple of housekeeping things for everyone's safety. We would ask that while the parade is in process, please do not try and run across the track between the equipment. That can be very dangerous. And we don't want to see anybody get their toes ran over. I've got flat feet as it is, so I kind of step back anyway. But we want to make sure you guys are here to enjoy the show, not get your toes ran over. The other thing is, and I will announce this as the fellows start down the roadway here, I would ask that when the colors come by, that all the gentlemen please remove your hats at that time, and those who are able, please stand to their feet in honor of the great state of Oregon's flag and the colors of our United States of America.
That was a great start, you know?
just had too much fun doing this stuff. I just feel like I'm right at home. Come down here and talk to you folks for just a moment while we're waiting. I know all of you heard the comments a little earlier, but please do not run across the track while the parade is in process. If you do need to get down, please go around behind. Walk right in front of the bleachers and go around behind. We don't want anybody to take a chance of getting their toes ran over. And the other thing, as the colors come by and are presented, gentlemen, please remove your hats. I'll let you know when that happens. For those who are able to stand, we're presenting our colors.
Well, I have seen the train set.
Come back when?
How many years have they been doing this?
Get the train set.
Folks, this will be our, Sam, 46th year, isn't it? 46th year to do this. And what's scary is I've been out here almost 40 of it. Yeah. Sammy, go in there.
Those gas engines over there are amazing. I haven't seen any of that parts.
He might be dumb, but he ain't stupid. See what I have to put up with over here, guys? Oh, great.
Okay. I might have good luck getting out. Who knows? I know.
So I'll be real careful not to
Ladies and gentlemen, Post 184, the American Legion, from Brownsville, Oregon, are now coming down the road presenting the colors of the great state of Oregon, the United States of America. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. And for those who are able, please stand. You know, folks, that still chokes me up when I see the colors coming. Our freedom is not free. Yes. Do I get a nod on that one? It's a beautiful sight. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's give Post 184 a big hand and a thank you. And all our veterans. Great Oregon Steam Up 2016. Gary's come up. I'm going to have him take the microphone for a few minutes to introduce some of these beautiful old steam engines coming through here. He's been part of Powerland since 19 and something. 52, 62, 72. So close enough. I shouldn't pick on you or you won't tell us all about this stuff. Gary, the microphone's yours.
Thank you, Paul. Welcome, everybody. Great Oregon Steam Up. Our traction engine lineup for the day. We have an 1880 Case, 10 horsepower, owned by the Smith family of Eugene, Oregon. You'll notice up front there's a little seat and a footboard. When this engine was sold originally, it was self-propelled, but was steered by horses. And in some states, the law was on the public highway, when you're with one of these machines, it had to be steered by horses. 10 horsepower on the drawbar. I see the Smith grandkids are up there. And Zachary is at the throttle, I think. And I think his buddy is Elmer. Steam traction engine was a pioneer of all modern automotive innovations. The differential gear that allows your car to go around corners with the wheels without the wheels binding up was first used in the 1870 on the steam traction engine. Four-wheel drive was first used on the steam traction engine, the Wood Tabor Morse engine of 1885. We have now a Nicholson Shepherd plowing engine, double cylinder, 25 drawbar horsepower. We have Dana and we have Uncle Willie. Yeah, I think that's who it is. Paul Duchateau. Owned by the Duchateau family of Salem, Oregon. This is one of the larger traction engines that we have here. Used for general dump work, crushing, road grading, rock crushing, sawmill operation, and plow. The bigger steam traction engines broke the prairies back in the 1880s and 1890s. Weighed up as much as 40 tons. With 50 drawbar horsepower, comparable to a modern medium-sized Caterpillar. We have here now a Nicholson Shepherd, I believe it's in 1921. This machine has been completely restored with an absolute brand new welded boiler installed. It's owned by Warren Scott and Catherine Scott. I believe it's a, 22 horse, 15 horse, 8 horse. Well, I don't know, it pulls him along. I guess it's pretty strong. Fully restored. Runs good. Give him a shot. I guess he's calling for the haul back. Well, 75 horsepower Case. 75 on the belt, 25 on the drawbar. Case company made the most numbers of these machines from around 1879 until up until about 1925 or so. Case advertised their engines, the belt or the flywheel horsepower, which would be 75. Most of the other manufacturers advertised the drawbar horsepower. And most of the manufacturers in that time, so that the farmers could understand the horsepower equivalent, guaranteed to have that engine pull as much as, say, 15 or 25 or 35 live horses. Next we have a Russell, 12 horsepower on the drawbar. It's owned by the Michelson family of Silverton, Oregon. We've got Rory Slate, the voice kit. By the way, I think you were born here, wasn't you? Way back.
Sorry.
And I think their buddy Tom was up there too. This machine is one of the engines owned by the late Harvey Michelson of Silverton, and he pioneered this show with his own threshing show in the late 50s and 60s in the Silverton area. The next engine is Altman and Taylor, 1911 model. I think it's a 14 horsepower on the drawbar. We've got, what do we got? Rubber up there steering. We've got the coal kid up there at the throttle. This is one of the few engines that had a separate frame. That is, the wheel and everything else were not bolted directly to the boiler. Altman and Taylor was brought out in the 30s by Alice Chalmers. Next we have another 12 horsepower Russell. This one is owned by the Boyce family.
I got Hot Rod magazine this month. It has a really nice Plymouth truck in there with a radial engine from an aircraft. It's pretty awesome, so you should check it out. All right, that's all I had, pretty much. I mean, I thought I brought with me I think I have it in my backpack, but I don't know if I can go get it or not.
Where's your backpack at?
It's right there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Ah, yeah, here it is. So we had the grand opening of the Wolf Iron Works Museum, and I was just gonna, I know that I talked about it a little bit, but I was gonna talk about that a little bit more. Branch 15 of the Early Day Gas Engine Track Association acquired a complete early period line shaft fabrication shop in its entirety, which was used to manufacture drag saws. The shop was the former Wolf Iron Works in Portland, Oregon. The flat belt driveline shaft production shop opened in 1925 and produced drag saws, the predecessor to the chainsaw in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. When Branch 15 acquired the shop, you could flip a switch and overhead belts would whir and flop, providing power for the massive equipment. The shop was started as a garage operation by A. Kellogg DeWitt. DeWitt learned about fabricating drag saws while working at Vogan, an established Oregon manufacturer of that period, a small operation for 30 years. Wolf Iron Works made and sold drag saws under the Timberwolf name. They were also sold through Montgomery Ward as the Ward Sawyer. In 2010, we began with pouring the foundation. Timber was donated. The sawmill on the grounds at Antique Powerland cut a good percentage of the wood for inside and the siding. After much fundraising and lots of hours, it was completed in 2016. Our mission has turned the artifacts of the original shop into living history. Visitors are now able to see equipment and machinery dating to the 19th century in motion. And I know I mentioned this in the piece that we saw from our coverage of the 46th Annual Gerate OR Steam Up, but I'll mention it again here because it bears mentioning. we are also in the works of getting some high-tech interpretive equipment so that if there's nobody there, which we're planning on trying to get enough volunteers so that we're open every weekend that Antique Powerland is open. And I think they're open from like May through October. And anyways, with this equipment, when nobody's there, this high-tech interpretive equipment that they're calling it, you could walk up, press a button, the lights in the shop will come on, and you'll hear the sounds of the machines, and somebody will be talking about the building and the museum, telling you what it's about. And I'll mention really quickly that last year, Antique Powerland got the distinct honor of being voted we had the distinct honor of being mentioned in the Statesman Journal Best of the Willamette Valley contest. We were voted best place to take out-of-town guests, and we were also voted best place to take your kids. So, yeah, I don't know when the Statesman Journal has their Best of the Willamette Valley contest, but if you see that this year, vote for Antique Powerland. Again, it's a wonderful place. If you haven't been there, I'll mention really quickly that Antique Powerland is located just off of I-5 at exit 263, and then it's 3995 Brook Lake Road. And if you want more information about Antique Powerland, you can go to antiquepowerland.com. Even though they're a 501c3, they have a .com. It just happens that way sometimes. Anyways, and if you want more information about CCTV, you can go to cctvsalem.org, I do believe, and you can follow both of them on Facebook. You just got to look for Antique Powerland and CCTV Salem. If you want to follow me on Facebook and YouTube, just look for Carrie Peck. And while you're at the CCTV website, you can look at their schedule and find out when when this will be replaying and the upcoming times for part 2 of our coverage from the Great Oregon Steam Up. That's pretty much it. I mean, normally I think I would end with if it ain't red, leave it in the shed. But today, and probably the next time, I'll be like, if it ain't Oliver Green, leave it in the shed. All right? That's it, everybody. You know, as always, be safe out there, and I'll be seeing you on down the road.